Tonight there's going to be a special screening of Pardon of Innocence, the case of the Wilmington 10. And this is the 170th observance, 107 observance of the birthday of Thurgood Marshall. And there's a tie between Thurgood Marshall's life and legacy in fighting for equal quality education, the famous Brown decision, 54 Supreme Court decision, and then Thurgood Marshall himself wound up being a Supreme Court justice. I was one of the Wilmington 10 40 years ago, one of 10 people that were unjustly sentenced to 282 years in prison. And it took us 40 years to prove our innocence. We finally were victorious, and that's what the film is about tonight, that 40-year struggle.
One of the highlights of this evening's event is the screening of Pardons of Innocence, the Wilmington 10, which is a very integral part of the civil rights movement, where a group of people, 10, were falsely imprisoned for a crime that they didn't commit. And, you know, it's interesting that when that happened more than 40 years ago, we still see that happening now. And it just reminds us that the work that Thurgood did then, trying to fight for equality, trying to fight for justice, is something that we still have to do today.
Well, the panel is how do we apply what we learned from the film to today in terms of issues of school desegregation, issues of justice, issues of equality, issues of the criminal justice system. Certainly we're going to discuss what happened in Charleston at the church, because this film's setting tonight is in an African-American church in Wilmington, North Carolina. Well, young people, I think each generation has to rise to the occasion, but the way a generation rises is on knowledge of the past. And I think young people today should study Black history, should study African history, should study African-American history, particularly some of the civil rights cases, like the case of the Wilmington 10. I think Thurgood Marshall's life exemplifies what it means to continue to struggle for freedom, justice, and equality. And the film tonight about the Wilmington 10 also continues that legacy for freedom, justice, and equality, particularly in the educational setting.